Good morning, and how are you? I want to start Monday with a shocking and controversial video. You know it has to be Journey into Justice and Truth, because no other channel will cover this subject. They're too terrified, or they're being brought out financially to be quiet. Well, I've not been brought out financially, so therefore I can speak the truth as my good conscience permit. Now, what's interesting is that the Pink website, which is obviously the title in itself tells you who owns it, the Pink website. It's not a woman's website, it is a gay website, hence Pink. I don't know why they call it Pink, why they couldn't call it blue, but it's a Pink website, you know, try to mirror image the woman. However, this Pink website posted a picture of Prince George, only a 4-year-old baby, and there's mass circulation. People are talking, they're gossiping, saying that this 4-year-old is a gay icon, Now, I want to ask the gay community who's watching this video, if black people all black men took a 4-year-old white girl and said, and black men known to be sexual predators, it's a sexual behavior, a sexual race, like gays are a sexual behavior. That's what they legalized, not the name but the sexual behavior. And the black men said this 4-year-old white girl is the black man's icon. There'd be a race war. If white men, excuse me, just walk up. If white men took a little girl, white heterosexual males, and said this is the white male's icon, the 4-year-old girl, the feminists would be out the woodwork, right? The likes of Germaine Greer would be out, and Virginia Woolf. If white women, heterosexual, took a 4-year-old boy, it could be Prince George, and said this is the white woman's, you know, icon, the white woman would be in trouble. I hope you're following me. How is it that the LGBT can say Prince George is the gay, not just icon, is the gay icon? And what they did, they showed the picture. This isn't my words. Research it yourself. They used the words, he was cute. He was cute. You know, like me holding that flower. Do you find me cute? Should I be a gay icon? I look lovely. I've lost weight, and gays do like them slim and young. I'm only 16. I am 16. Don't be jealous of me. I'm 16. Okay, I'm lying. I'm 18 years old. Still beautiful, aren't I? Should I be a gay icon? I'm only 18, and I like them slim. I'm losing weight. Notice my previous videos. I'm losing weight. Don't be jealous of me. I could be a gay icon. But what I find interesting, the feminists, they are aware of this will get deeper. They are aware of the LGBT targeting the social, political, sexual engineering of babies, yet the feminists have nothing to say about it. I will tell you why. Hardcore feminists, I don't mean normal women's equal rights. Hardcore feminists, they tend to be lesbians, which means they fit in the same bracket of LGBT. So therefore, it doesn't matter what the LGBT does. The feminists, they're living in that brolly. They're living in that hut. What's interesting, when the newspaper, this all over the internet, when the newspapers especially this particular individual who was an MP, who found it disgusting, right, that the gays were kidnapping Prince George for their wicked political agenda. Kidnapped him. He's ours. He's our gay icon. A 4-year-old boy, a 4-year-old baby. Never mind boy, he's a baby. He's a baby. And they said he's a gay icon. A gay icon. If you look at all gay icons, just look at gay icons and you will see. I won't even go into his bio. Look at with his male or female. Madonna, let's start with that. She was a gay icon. Look how filthy she was. Who else a gay icon? Kylie Minogue. So whenever they use a gay icon, they always have sex or sexualization in the brain. They never have a gay icon who is spiritual or moral. That's not what they're about. They always have a gay icon that's immoral. So what did they see in Prince George? That was immoral. A 4-year-old innocent baby. You only have to look at the history of the homosexual history, which they were called pedestry. My next video is called The Dark Side of Political Correctness. It's going to be damning. You don't want to miss out this week. The dark side of political correctness. With your black, with your white woman, with your lesbian, with your tranny, with your gay. You trust me, you're going to be exposed. The dark side of political correctness. And how we're walking into a tyranny of lies and control. However, in this website, you know the LGBT to cover their wicked lies and their wicked filth. The guy who's reading our newspaper, he's homophobic, he's against gay marriage. And the newspapers got, these are people with degrees, these are people who call themselves learned, they call themselves scholars. They're coming of academics. This is how brainwashed we are. Oh, he's against gay marriage. Let's stick to the subject. What are you doing sexualizing a 4-year-old baby? I'm not interested what you do in bed. I don't want to see. I don't want to think about it. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Oh, look, what you do in your bedroom, please keep it over there. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Let's stick to the subject. What are you doing sexualizing a 4-year-old toddler? What do you have in common with a 4-year-old toddler, a baby? And Pink website didn't even deal with that issue. All that they replied was the disclaimer. Oh, I'm only posting what is common in the LGBT community, that Prince George is a gay icon. Anybody looking at the Pink website will know that anything that the Pink website publish is what they endorse. Let me give an example. I won't mention any names, but I know someone who he claims to be gay. If he's watching this, he don't talk about him. He claims to be gay, and what he does, he will argue, because he claims he's a Seventh-day Adventist, right? He would argue, oh, there's a gay gene, to which I would dispute it, and then he would say, oh, I'm not saying it, I'm just saying what scientists saying. In other words, they're using sources and pretending, oh, that's not my views, that's what the scientists are saying. But really it's their views, or they would have been quoted from that source. It's the same thing with the Pink newspaper. The mere fact they covered it, they didn't condemn it. They didn't condemn it, which means they endorse it. Nobody is going to cover a filthy story like that unless you endorse it. And the newspapers, these degrees, gone to university, these so-called scholars, these brainy people, they're so petrified of the LGBT community, their brains got fried, it got scrambled. Oh, he says I'm homophobic, he's against gay marriage. They wouldn't deal with the subject. Why is a 4-year-old toddler, a baby, a gay icon? Nobody would deal with it. I want to deal with it here. There's a report I read. This is where political correctness has damaged truth and history. There's a report which I read which says most pedophiles are homosexuals. And what the homosexual groups did, these are very intelligent people. Oh, don't call them gays, call them pedophiles. Don't call them gays, call them pedophiles. And so people that are running around saying that, oh, gays and pedophiles are two worlds apart. You only have to study Greek history to realize that the two are coming together. But political correctness has rewired the brain of our consciousness that we become dopey and dumb and stupid. This week's promises to be dangerous and powerful. I did some heavy research over the weekend and information that I was aware of. And that is, a lot of us are terrified to come out with the truth. We know the truth. George Orwell says the time will come. This is George Orwell, and he was talking about communism. Liberal agenda is nothing more than extreme communism. The time will come when speaking the truth will take great courage. Speaking the truth, and no man can deny me, whether Islam, whether LGBT, hardcore feminists, or even black people. No man or woman can stop me or prevent me from speaking the truth. My mom always told me I was born a prophet, I was born to talk, and I was born to defend freedom and truth. And I will die before anyone tells me that I've got to compromise. You must well throw out history. You must well throw out social science. You must well throw out social political science if you can't speak the truth. And that's what's happened today. People are terrified. You ever seen these white men today? Let me give an example. A black woman was on the news and she was saying to this white male, oh, I object to you using hard worker, because hard worker to me means a black slave working in the plantation. Swallow, sweet chariot. Everybody is trying to pretend that they're offended. So what we're going to do, we'll end up in a society, we walk like this. Because every word that comes out your mouth will be engineered to such degree. Oh, I can't say that's a flower. Look how beautiful this flower is. I love my flowers. You can't take the flower. Why? Because flowers are usually bought for women. When men were caught in adultery, then suddenly he bought her a beautiful flower. So therefore women are saying, don't call it a flower. I'll tell you what, since it's beautiful, you can call it me, Jijat. I'm beautiful, don't you agree? Look how lovely I am. Oh, I've lost so much weight, I feel so beautiful, and this week I'm planning to lose 3 more pounds. You know, I've actually broken into my weight now. What do you want it is? But when I get down to my ideal weight, I will let you know. And thank you to all my loyal subscribers. I do read your posts. Thank you very much for supporting me, you know, and for noticing that I've lost a lot of weight. My early videos, I was an ugly brute. I was an ugly wretch. I had the face of a hamster. I can't even do it now. I've lost so much. Wow, I've lost so much weight. So thank you for your support, and as I promised, the subject will get hot and heavier. Okay, so you might want to make sure you get some nice cold freezy water to calm you down. You're gonna need it. Have a lovely Monday.
You can't handle the truth.